Welcome to Star Citizen. I hope you have been enjoying the Siege of Orison, or had been enjoying. It was quite awesome, it was quite interesting, and it was really long if you actually managed to do it from the start to the end. If you were one of the unlucky ones, I hope you got to enjoy it as much as you could partake in it. There were, plenty of scenarios where you could just end up joining midway and you could either get it completed or partake and find out there's a bug, like Lieutenant didn't spawn or is stuck somewhere where you can't really get to it. To be successful at Siege of Orison, you want to group up. That is a must. So here are the best tips I can give you to complete this siege as fast and as successfully and with minimal amount of frustration as possible. First things first, group up. Find, I would say, at least 2 other guys. A group of 3 is quite solid. Above that, all is great. I don't suggest partaking in a wave. If there's a wave of players and you just try to follow them, go with them. Yeah, you don't know who leads them. Also, don't follow some random players yourself. If you know that player has said something in the group chat or in the world chat and you know he knows what to do, where to go, what to look for, sure, follow him. If it's just some random guy, you're better off going your own or finding yourself a couple of other guys and taking them with you. There are just so many players who go after the first random guy who tries to push forward, has no idea what he's doing, and is just exploring. Don't forget to look around for those maps of the platforms. From there, you should get an understanding where you can start, where you should go, what kind of route you should take, and you should clear all the locations if you have an assumption that you may be the first one on that platform. Don't be afraid to check the different levels with the elevators, because there are quite many of them on certain platforms, which can confuse you. But being aware of your surroundings, your location, the ways you came from should be quite easy to understand on most of these platforms. I think there are only 2 that are a bit more complex. The first one and the last one are the easiest. The other 2, they aren't too complex, but you just need to have great awareness of what is going on around you. Don't be afraid to engage in general chat. That is also a great thing you can do. You can discuss how things are going, how the situation is. If somebody is already on some platform, should you go there or you should go for another platform? And don't be afraid to use medical beacons. Ask if anyone is coming for you. All of these little things can help you quite a bit. I do know that medical beacons cost money for you, but it's still better to get resurrected and start from your location where you died than to spawn in Orison where you need to grab all the equipment again or try to make your way back. You don't know what you're going to stumble upon, if you will get unlucky and get smacked by some NPCs or whatever. I would highly suggest grabbing some kind of a rifle or weapon that you feel yourself comfortable with. Doesn't need to be an SMG, doesn't need to be a rifle, could easily be a sniper, grenade launcher, whatever you want. As long as you feel yourself great with it, it is a good weapon to have. Try to bring a lot of ammo with you and search through the ammo crates or the weapon crates and pick up as much extra ammo as you can. It is somewhat even vital to have a half backpack full of extra magazines. Don't forget your medical supplies, you're gonna need a lot of them. Grab extra med pens. I would even grab detox pens considering how much medicine you're probably gonna use. And if you get some heavier injuries, there are med beds on some of these platforms. Try to search for them. They are usually in this gym/workout room. It's a red room, you can't miss it. It's just right from the elevator behind the corner. Also, try to resurrect as many of the downed friendly players as you can. They can be instrumental in helping you defeat lieutenants, progressing through the platforms, and eventually finishing the event. Don't forget to loot the codes of the lieutenants as well. Those can be instrumental in helping you get rid of the AA on most of these platforms. Once you have gotten down the first 3 platforms, to the 4th one you need to fly. I highly suggest taking A2 if you can. The Hercules Starlifter is a great ship to have. It can withstand quite a bit of pummeling. If you have removed the AA from the other platforms or the platform where you're taking your ship, you can take any lighter ship as well, but you do need to deal with the AA on the last platform. On the admin, you can actually land with the Starlifter if you find a good spot where least amount of turrets are firing at you and you have full shields. You should be able to exit the pilot seat of your ship and run out of the ship before it blows up. And once you've dealt with the 4th lieutenant, the commander will reveal itself and you need to enter the cargo container ship, where you will kill the commander, loot it, get the codes, and try to find and disable the AA systems above Crusader. after what your mission should be complete and you will get your reward. Now, this can take up to 3 hours. It took me 2 hours and 50 minutes, but I believe it could have been done with 2 hours and 20 or so minutes with the minimum amount of time. We did get kinda lucky, the 3 of us, and there were other troops clearing as well. We managed to get all 4 of the lieutenants and find 3 of the anti-air disabling systems, including the last one. If you plan to partake in this event, make sure you have plenty of time, plenty of meds, preferably a med gun to help others, save your team members, group up, and just, if you need to, take it slow, you don't need to rush, and be thorough. Anyway, thanks for watching.